Alright, we are going to jump into our last cube draft for a good long while. After this, we're going to be doing a bunch of pre-releasing for Zendikar. Looking forward to trying out that set with all the double face cards. Double face cards aren't my favorite mechanic, but I think it does make a good limited format with the modal spells. Stuff like Kicker and cycling, these things that let you smooth out your draws are very, very nice. Helps you play more Magic and less did I draw lands or not. So we're looking forward to that next week. Pre-release is this Friday. Make sure to pick up and pre-order your boxes if you're planning on getting any Magic. It's allocated right now, so it's a little hard to get your hands on as many boxes as you'd like. Alright, so I did a reanimation last time. I didn't really like it. Auras is pretty fun. There's a lot of good auras and equipment that we can play off of. So we might go for like an enchantment deck. We got beat pretty hard by one of those earlier. And I haven't really done a lot of green in this format, so let's try it. I think life gain strategies are quite strong in this cube. But we'll try this Siona. She gets an aura from our deck. Whenever we play an aura to one of our creatures, we get a 1/1 soldier. I've mostly been sticking to 2-color, but I suspect that 3 colors is appropriate. Let's see. To that end, Chromatic Lantern might be great because we can get auras in any color. It's a big creature. That is big. I'll get a lantern, sure. Give me a lantern. That Wanderer probably would have been a decent choice too. I do like exiling all those creatures. Alright, so I've got a lot of things I want from this. Ancestral Mask fits the theme for our deck. Tristani is very good though, and I think we'll play better with Siona. Knight of Autumn's just good value. Unbreakable Formation. Risk the Redeemed. Makes more tokens. Pelt Collector is good. I don't think we need Pelt Collector, though. So I think right now, for me, it's a toss-up between Formation and Risk. I'll take Risk. If we can get a lot of mana, then we can do some pretty bonkers stuff. Risk is probably not as great as I think, though. So it's a little slow. Especially if you're just making 1/1s. 6 mana to make like 2 1/1 tokens, not great. I guess next turn you're making 4, but it's hard. But if I've already got like 3 tokens from Siona, then we're doing good. Oh, here we got it. Some token doubling. Or land. Nessian Wanderer is probably the safer play. Oh, let's take on Sarah's Wings. That's a good aura. Yeah. That'll be a nice one to pull up from our deck with Siona. Patron, put a 1/1 counter on each creature with a counter already on it, so I'm not thrilled about that. I don't want to go aggressive with this, so these red probably aren't right for me. Drain some life. Kill the creature, or... I mean, does blue seem open? Is this a sign that blue flying is open? I can take Winged Words. Or I can take Momentous Fall. I'll take the Fall, stay in the green. I don't know how good this card is. I suspect it's pretty good, but I never seem to have the time to cast this sort of thing when I'm playing. So, this I think we'd need something that kind of grows over time, like a Quirion Dryad. Also, it seems fine to me. Black does seem to be open. We've seen a fair few black tokens. Helm of the Host is also a crazy card, though, because those tokens don't go away at the end of turn. But it's also a ton of mana to equip. But if I do it onto, like, Tristani... Alright, we're being dumb. Healer's Hawk or Splendor Mare. I think both of these are great for our deck. Hawk is better carrying auras, I think. Unless the aura is a Warbriar Blessing. But we'll definitely take the Blessing here. Cartouche Solidarity is also a good choice. I'd like removal. It's too bad that Cartouche will not rotate back. This looks okay so far. I need some good beefy creatures. Stuff to keep me alive while I get to my very big stuff. So Migration Path gets me a lot of things. Chain Web is not bad. Can kill flyers. I suspect that's actually pretty good. Flyers have always been a problem for me. Ancestral Mask rotates back. Nice. Actually, all of this stuff. Everything that we wanted is back. I guess we'll take the mask. Make a big old creature. Unbreakable Formation. It's a flyer. Archon could go in. We don't really have a lot of flyers right now, but maybe. Maybe. I don't think this patron's good for us. We don't really have a lot of counters. That land's good, though. Alright, Path of Bravery. If we've got life gain, that's okay. Pacifism's better. Pacifism's good for our deck. Collected Company, though. Ugh. Yeah, let's start loading up on small 2 and 3 cost things. Or a Ranger of Eos, sure. Cartouche is more aura and fight. It's really good. Ranger of Eos is pretty good, too. Mentor's good. Heliod's Pilgrim's good. Oh man, yeah. This is like a smaller Basri's Acolyte. Everyone knows how much I like that. Works really well with the Helm of Hosts, too. Serra Ascendant. It's a good card. It's a very good card. Voracious Hydra is also quite good. That's the Voracious Hydra is a sort of tempo swing that wins you the game. Getting a 3/3 and killing their guy, then they're just behind on the board until you're done with everything. I don't think I'm gonna get enough life to turn Serra Ascendant into a monster. I like Woodland Champion. We're making some tokens. Branching Evolution might be okay, but I'm not gonna... That's not my plan right now. Warrant is removal. Need removal. Soul Warden or Gustwalker, I think is the choice here. Or Wilt. Wilt's not bad. But let's get a Soul Warden. That is a lot of life gain. I always underestimate how much life Soul Warden gets you. Unless you get shocked, but, you know, if they're shocking your one drop, then that's good news. Don't really have a Knight. Shepherd enters, creates a 1/1, or Nyx Fleece Ram, or Forsake. We could go into life gain. It might be a thing we could do. Crawl Harpooner. Harpooner is very good against flyers. We'll take the transformation. I'm not sure if the transformation's good. Maybe I should be going into blue for Staggering Insight and Cartouche. We'll find out. Skydiver's a good... No, Pilgrim. We'll take a Pilgrim. Just don't need to be in blue, I guess. We've can Druid. So we've got a lot of 2-drops and 3-drops now. Need to find some better auras, though. We've got some. I'm not looking for Slimebind. It's not what I meant. I don't think Momentous Fall is what I want. Hushbringer. Good for the life gain strategies. Famished Paladin or Sentinel's Eyes. Or Erowin Games. Games is pretty good. We've got a lot of Enters the Battlefield effects. I don't think we want to play Hushbringer. If we're going the life gain strategy, Daxos is good. I don't think we're playing Emissary of Sunrise. I don't think we're playing any of these, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, a 3/2 first strike is actually not bad. Oh, it's a 3 mana. Okay, that makes sense. Nicol Bolas, Ghidorah, Legion's Landing. I like that. Sigil the Empty Throne. When you cast an enchantment, create a 4/4. It's also very good. Conclave Mentor. We don't really have stuff putting 1/1 counters on things right now. Yeah. We'll try Legion's Landing. I think we can play that. Castle Garenbrig? Sure, I guess. Not particularly good for our deck. Most of our creatures are white on the larger end. Good for a Hydra, I guess. Doesn't really hurt to play, though. Helps escape this, that's for sure. Master Splicer is a good one. I don't think the Hornbeetle is great. Aspirant's also strong. We'll take the Splicer. See, I think this is worth trying. We do have some life gain. Between the Ram and the Soul Warden and Healer's Hawk, there's potential for this Twin Blade Paladin to just get really big. Goes to Test and Champion. I'll have to trim out some of this stuff. We've got a fair number of enchantments too. Not sure about Leaf Kindred. X22 soldiers. Or a Scryland, or as an equipment cost 1 less. Or Truffle Snout. Sure. She's on theme. Famished Paladin's probably pretty good. We'll take a Ruin Games. Guess we'll take Sigil. I don't think I have room for all of these payoff cards, but maybe that's how you play this game. You just take all the great stuff and don't die in the first 6 turns, and then you win the game because you have a million good cards. Aspirant's good. I don't think Fauna Shaman goes in, actually. Alright. Waiting for the server. Let's figure out how to trim this down to a winning deck. Yeah, I think that might be good. Gotta cut 6 more cards. I don't know, is Ancestral Mask good? It's really big. We got a lot of enchantments of various types. We took Sigil. We didn't get the Divine Visitation. But I think this is still worth running. Chromatic Lantern we don't need. Search for an aura. What are we getting at this point? We didn't get that pacifism, apparently. I didn't take it out, right? Yeah. So we would just be getting Ancestral Mask, probably. Put that on Healer's Hawk. That's pretty good. Splicer's good, but I don't think I want it. Oh, Pilgrim gets Cartouche of Strength, too. That's just straight up removal. Draw 4 cards is good. I don't want to cut the Arachneer, but I think I'm going to, so I can diet all the flyers like usual. Yeah, cantrips. That's gotta be playable. We'll go with this. Alright. We've cut out some of the life gain, some of the enchantments, and made a mixed deck that doesn't do one thing particularly well. I'm not really confident in it. But it's got some kind of nutty plays. Ready. Alright. Once again, playing against you again. Dragoon Heart. Great. Oh, I mean, we have collected company. I have faith. Oh, I have made a terrible error. Oh, sweet. Maybe not. Shooter! Yeah, that makes sense. The very first Eroan games ever. We will not be blocking with this. This is a pretty risky play to play in Eroan games like this, because if he kills this creature, then I get literally nothing for the rest of the games. At that point, I would probably play a Voracious Hydra and double it, just so that I can get the first Eroan games two card draw trigger. Soulscar Mage. Cathartic Reunion. Alright, we're gonna get there. We get a 4/4. I sure hope he's not running Claim the Firstborn. No attacks. Maybe I should have just gone with On Sarah's Wings, gain the life, swing in while it's still safe. And I never really looked at this card. This is a heck of an aura. It's just missing first strike. Potentially I should have fought the Soulscar Mage. But I wanted to collected company. It's a good tempo swing, assuming I find stuff. Alright, he's just gonna show his hand and play as much stuff as he can. This is great news for our collected company play. I think this is gonna work out well. Alright, full hand, everything looks good. Let's go ahead and play us a Tessin Champion. Oh, okay, he's going to concede. I was going to go with the Sarah's Wings. It's just the safest play. Get, a bunch of life, and you're good. Yeah, him tapping out for a bunch of 1/1s was very unfortunate into my collected company. Waffle Tiger. Alright. I'll keep. Let's see if our opponent has removal for a Soul Warden. Hi. Yeah, what a loaded hand. Didn't shock it. He's ramping. I don't know. I actually like both of these. I'll take On Sarah's Wings. I've got the creatures to put it on. I think it'll do the best for me. Phoenix O Ash. You got it. This looks good to me. Oh, that's a good play. Hopefully I get a land and I can Voracious Hydra to eat this Phoenix. Is that the best play, though? I mean, it seems pretty good to me. Got the 3 colors going. Alright, he's going to play a flyer. I don't think he's able to kill the Voracious Hydra right now, so I think this is a good time to go for it. We have a Sarah Voracious Hydra. Alright, do I cycle this Secluded Step? I think I'm going to, but I want to play the Healer's Hawk right now. He's got a lot of mana at his disposal. Plays his own Voracious Hydra to fight my Voracious Hydra. I think that's a little rude, if you ask me. Helm O Hosts. Well, that's good. I'm going to cycle and Collected Company. If I just make a Soul Warden every turn, can I just mill him out from him not being able to kill me? I don't like that Dragon Master Outcast, though. Like, gaining a triangular amount of life, will that work? I think that's fine. He's got a pretty beefy deck there himself. I think I've lost. But we have a Collected Company, we'll find out. It's just a single Setessan champion. Not what I was hoping for. Definitely not what I was hoping for. Right, he just gets a land. I'm gonna have 2 mana to work with next turn to equip the Soul Warden. Just put it on the Hydra there. I think that's the safe bet. It's gonna get in every turn. Oh, he's got a handful of gas. This is very bad news for me. I wonder if he's going to escape his... He can't quite escape yet. Alright, he can't block. I don't see who can't block. That was Setessan champion. Can't block. Yeah, I think I've just got to do this. I don't have a lot of life left to work with. Great Plains. Alright, let's try it. Okay, I'll concede. He had it. I had 1 card left in his hand. I didn't know what he was going to play. I think we needed a Warbriar Blessing there in order to fight the Outcast. Even then, it was pretty rough. His Voracious Hydra was a bit bigger than ours. Go, Healer's Hawk. We will try this. We have a lifelinky vampire. A mill deck. I wonder if he's milling us or them. This turns into a land, right? Yep. Yeah, it seems good. So I can on Sarah's Wings, or I can Rishkar, which gets me a lot of mana for a really big Hydra, which I can then on Sarah's Wings. I'll trade if you want to trade. Nope, didn't think so. Farrakhan's spawn. Alright. Transformation would turn this into a 3/3, which would be a 4/4, which would be enough. Or I can go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 and get an 8/9 Voracious Hydra. Yep, I'll do that. It's a deal. He's gonna reanimate. Okay. I don't know. Oh, this thing had a lifelink. Okay. Five. Might be a mistake. He can mill himself and reanimate. We'll see. Oh, he has a brain mag at it. Okay. Seems good. Oh, well, I've got good cards. Them's the top decks. Let's see what he does. Grey Merchant, very strong. I think I can still just swing, though. I haven't really done the math, so maybe I can't. We'll find out. Like, this is still a lot of damage. And this is trampoly, so he doesn't have good choices. definitely wants the Hydra dead, but it means he's taking 5 damage from it. Alright, so he's going down to 1, I think. Oh, 0. Okay, he did his math wrong. As did I. Yeah. That was a very good top deck. My deck has no bad cards. That's not true. This deck is pretty mediocre. We'll try it, though. I think the Helm of the Host needs to go. It is so expensive. It's a great EDH card, but I don't think this format has time for you to take 2 turns to create an endless stream of cards unless they're all going to make your opponent sacrifice a creature when they come in. That seems okay to me. That is why I have Rishkar in this deck, though. Ramping U2 is a good way to get up to that. It combos very nicely with Rishkar. Alright, Riss. Go forth and do nothing. I should have played the Plains, in case I can get a turn 2 Daxos. Master Splicer. Alright. Seems good. I guess I could play the Woodwind's Champion. That doesn't seem useful, though. He's not doing anything right now. Oh, that hurts. Opponent has a lot of mana at their disposal. Okay, it's a Mycaeus. We're probably dead. Seems good. Nice, I'll just concede. We got wrecked. I didn't know that was a card. Exile, then proliferate. Alright, one more chance. That was pretty bad. Mycaeus is an incredible card. Like, too good. Roger that. Technically we have cards to play, so we'll go for it. A lot of green-white all of a sudden. They're also doing the enchantment thing. Let's see who will do it better. Him, because he has infinite cards now. Like, there's no question. Okay, so we've got... Okay, Mind Stone. Let's try this. might be a trap. Yeah, I'm willing to do it to transform to get a second source of white here. He can kill this for free, but that means that the rest of this is fine. Yeah, this is good with me. Now I've got a lot of life. Twin Blade Paladin has lifelink, or has double strike. He's going to need to start drawing some banishing lights here. Okay, he's going to make a bunch of tokens now. So we have another chance to attack, it looks like. This all looks great to me. I don't know what tokens he's going to make that are going to come back from this. Guess you could do a board wipe of some sort. Timely reinforcements. That's a lot of tokens. Cool. Alright, so I've got 6, 7 mana. That is not enough to equip the Helm of the Hosts. It's too bad I don't have this. I didn't have this Soul Warden a moment ago. So I can definitely attack with the Twin Blade Paladin. Let's see, let's put it on these guys. It says first strike. Yeah, that's not good. I don't want to swing with that right now. Alright, he took no damage. And we're going to play Helm of the Hosts. I haven't decided yet what's best to put it on. Tristani, the Discordant, seems good. You got more token stuff? Yeah, that's not gonna help. This is a little bonkers. So we'll attack with everyone except that. Yeah, I shouldn't have swung with the Soul Warden either, but that's okay. I think this is a little overkill. It might be lethal regardless. Like, if they block all my biggest stuff, it's still a lot of damage. Yeah. Well, that was fun. Opponent just didn't have enough time to get off the ground. Had they had Vanishing Lights and stuff, that would have gone the other way. Their card advantage would have caught up to me. But they just didn't have the auras they needed. It looked like they were doing too many different things with the different tokens and enchantments going on, kind of like our deck. We just happened to draw this energy for our deck a little bit faster than they could handle. No, I don't think I can keep this. Oh, mulligan. There's potential here. The Twin Blade Paladin will work well with Daxos. And Danitha's got lifelink. Assuming this stuff survives. Our opponent is playing black, so they've got Heartless Act. And a number of other more expensive kill spells. Cool. Interesting. Alright, so he leaves that on top. Oh, if it's a land, okay. So that gets milled. Alright, our hand's empty. We mulligans, this is how it works. Ghost Rider's a good card. Don't know what he's going to do with it yet, but it's good value. We're going to put it on our least important character to diversify our threats. Because the reason we're doing that instead of going all in on Danitha is because if he has a kill spell, I want him to use it on our least important card. If he doesn't kill our soldier, then we'll draw 2 cards, which is going to be very helpful for us, not instantly losing. Whereas if I put it on here, if he has a kill spell, we have literally nothing to work with. If he doesn't have a kill spell, that'll be great. We could swing with a 6/6 or a 5/5 lifelink first strike vigilance. But I'd rather not put all our eggs in one basket like that. He's really worried about that Twin Blade Paladin. I don't really have anything to go with it, but okay, he's going to draw 3. Interesting. That gives me the chance to swing with Danitha here. I like that. Alright. And then we'll play... Oh. And then we'll do 4 more damage. And we'll play Sigil. This is going to be nice. So our Sarah's wings will be quite good. Flying and lifelink, so we can put it on... I don't know. Maybe the Twin Blade. Again, that's all eggs in one basket. Maybe I'll put it on our soldier. Okay. Maybe it doesn't matter because he played God Eternal. It's fine. We do Soul Warden. And then we'll do it on... I'm just going to get the big hit in. I'd like some lifelink. And now, see, I don't want to put it on Rise or Risk the Redeemed because he's going to make us 4/4 angels now every time I tap for mana. Well, maybe next turn. I still need to draw a land. I'm probably just going to slam Tristani next turn. Or auras. If I draw an aura... yeah, if I draw an aura, I'll definitely be using that over Tristani. Casualties of War? I guess it could come down. That would be very unfortunate. I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Casualties of War still gives me the opportunity to swing with my 4/4 in the air. And then if I get a land, get Tristani. Like, the 4/4 is still pretty dangerous to him. Lord of Extinction. I think that's okay. It means I need to make some chump blockers, but it's kind of the business I'm in right now. Let's see. 7 mana doesn't get me anywhere extra special. That kind of does. Oh, it doesn't, because I don't have another source of white. Yes, I do. I have the gold. Okay. It's a lot of life. And we'll just make a soldier. Sure hope he doesn't have a board wipe. Yeah, thinking about it probably would have been way more appropriate just to hold back Risk the Redeemed instead of playing Tristani. That way I have a Tristani to immediately recover from a board wipe if that happens, and Risk can make an angel and a soldier token to block with. Alright, what are we back for mooring? Yeah, good game. Yeah, if he's tapped out now, I get 4 in the air. Alright. Tristani, good card. Rice, actually not bad. Riss, however you say Riss's name. Not actually that bad. I didn't use him, but potentially it offered me a much better vantage or line of play than what I ultimately took. This deck, of all the decks, the one that I felt the least confident about, has done the best so far today. Not a good hand. Not confident we'll get better, though. That Legion's Landing's nice. I appreciate that. That looks like a quench to me. Oh, or Brindborn. Okay. Alright. So I can get a 1-2 that fights the Brindborn. Doesn't seem likely to succeed to me. I have to assume this is a counter spell. Yeah. So it'll be a 2-3. That is quite a curve. Yeah, we'll block where we can. Yeah, we're done. There's no way to navigate that gives us lethal. I could have killed the Pegasus, but it wouldn't have done anything. Alright, well, not bad. Claim prize. And we'll be back with a Zendikar pre-release, I guess. Looking forward to it.